your grammar. Now we need to start with chapter 13. Okay, so please see page number 76, chapter number 13, word order, statements and questions. Okay. Now in this sentence, what we are basically going to see is that a sentence is actually a group of words, okay, arranged in a particular order, okay, so as to make complete sense. Now, even when you are talking in your own language, okay, we need to keep proper word in order so that it makes sense. Okay, so this position or formation or arrangement of your words that you use when you are speaking, okay, or even when you are writing, okay, why it is important or necessary is because only when your words is framed in a particular arranged in a particular order, then only your sentence is a complete sentence, a sense-giving sentence. Okay, otherwise even the reader cannot read, okay, what you are trying to give an idea about the sentence, or even when even the listener who is listening what you are saying is not able to understand, okay, what you are trying to say. So in every language we need to have this word order. Okay, we need to use our word in a particular order, arranged in a particular order, so that to make it a complete sense. So that what we are going to see today in this chapter. Okay, word order, statements and questions. Okay, so how we are going to arrange the words when you are framing a question or when you are framing a statement. Okay. So what is there in the book is a sentence is a group of words arranged in particular order so as to make complete sense. If it is, if you see incorrect side, the bird is a peacock. You don't understand anything. What does that mean? The bird is a peacock. Okay. Whereas you have to say it. The peacock is a bird. That is a correct sentence. Okay. It is of India, the national bird. Does it make sense? No. So it is incorrect. How do you frame it? It is a national bird of India. A tail of lovely blue feathers it has. Does it make sense? No. So what should be the correct order? It has a tail of lovely blue feathers. Okay. Now let's learn the word order in a statement. Now when you are delivering a statement, okay, when you are talking about statement, the word order should be first should be subject. In statement, okay, your first should be subject. And what is the subject? One who does the action. Okay, the doer of the action. Okay, subject plus verb. Verb is your action. Okay, action will be. And then comes your object. Now your object can be your living, non-living being both, to whom the action is being done. Okay, so subject, your doer is doing some action to the object. This should be the order when you are writing a statement. Okay. Remember, articles and preposition are used before nouns and not verbs. So you have to keep in mind in statement that articles. What are your articles? A and the. Yes or no? So when you are writing, when you have articles to write or prepositions, okay, you have to use prepositions and articles before noun. Noun, naming words. Before noun, you have to use articles and preposition if required then. Okay, not before the verb. Like we went to the zoo, the boys are playing in the garden, my dog likes biscuits. Okay, now the word order of a question, that was for the statement. Okay, now the word order for question is, now question is, we know that question means definitely we need to write interrogative word. Now what is interrogative word? Who, when, where, whom, how. These are your interrogative word. Okay, W words. Okay, now first in your question, when you are framing a question, first thing is who or when or how. So with that only we start the question, your statement, your question. Okay, so for question, what should be your Follow-up thing is, first is interrogative word. Okay, plus verb, action, okay, plus subject, the doer of the action, then plus object. Okay, are you getting it? So, the change in the framing of the words is like, first you have to write when you are going for question. Okay, when you want to frame a question, first thing is you have to write the interrogative word. And what are interrogative word? Who, when, where, whom, okay, how. These are the interrogative word. You have to start with that. Then with verb, action. Then with the subject, who does the action. And then at the end should be the object. Okay, to whom the action has been done. Remember, all questions end with a question mark. Also, very important thing is, you have to keep in mind is, every question ends with a question mark. You know how you write, how question mark looks like. This is how it looks like. This is the symbol of question mark. Okay. Example, who is that man? Who is your interrogative word? Okay. Who is that man? How are you? What is your name? So that is how you frame your question. Okay. In case a helping verb is used in a question, the subject is placed between the helping verb and the main verb. So if in case you have to use a helping verb is when your verb needs a support. Okay, a helping support, a helping verb. So that time helping verb it is placed used in a question. The subject is placed between the helping verb and the verb. So helping verb and the verb, in between you have to use the subject only in some cases. Okay. Example, what did you tell him? Where is he going? What are the girls eating? Okay. Notice how the subject of these questions, you, he, the girl, are placed between the helping verb are the main, and the main verbs did, tell, is going, are eating. Okay. Now question. Interrogative, you know, page number 77. Interrogative words, also known as question words or WH words, okay, are used to ask questions. What is used for asking information about something? So when you want to ask information about something, what you write? What is your name? What have you been doing? Which is used to ask about choices. So when you use which, it is used to ask choices. Which is your favorite color? Okay, red or blue, for example. Which city is safer, Delhi or Mumbai? So when you have a choice, we use the interrogative word which. Okay. When you need information, we use the WH word is, that is what. Who is used for asking question about people? Okay, when you want to know about people, we use who that time. Okay. Who is the author of The Little Prince? Okay. Who was at the door? Okay. Who are you looking for? Okay. So whose is used to ask about ownership, okay, when something is belonging to you, okay. Whose painting won the first prize? Whose turn is to make breakfast? Okay. When is used to ask about time, okay. When are they coming? When were you born? Where is used to ask about place? Where do you live? Where do you want to go? Why is used to ask about reason? Why is she crying? Why are you angry? And how is used in various ways, like how does this machine work, to ask about manner, how was the food, to ask about condition or quality, how old are you, how many children were there, how much sugar do you need. With adjectives and adverbs to ask about quantity, we use how. Now how alone does various action, okay, we can use for multiple purposes, okay. By changing the order of the words in a sentence in a certain way, a statement becomes a question, okay. So let's see how that can be done. That is Minnie's doll. So you just see, follow the arrow. Is that Minnie's doll? You see that in page number 78. These are your shoes. Are these your shoes? So how, without adding any words, just using what is used in the statement, we have transformed the position of the word and it has framed. We have framed statement to question. Okay. Mrs. Sen was my neighbor. Was Mrs. Sen your neighbor? You have sold your car. Have you sold your car? So this is how we can change statement to question. Statements can be changed to question by adding the words do, does or did to the beginning of the sentence, okay, if necessary. She likes dancing. Does she like dancing? They like games. Do they like games? And there are many examples. So, okay, you can also see page number 82 here. You know, a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. A sentence can make a sentence, make a statement. It tells us something, I'm going home. Sometimes a sentence denies something, I'm not going home. A sentence can be questioned. It asks something like, have you done your homework? A sentence can be an order. It orders someone to do something. So a sentence can be in different form. Okay. A sentence which expresses orders or commands, requests and wishes are called imperative sentence. An imperative sentence usually ends with a full stop, okay, though sometimes we may use an exclamation mark, okay, but it should express order or commands, requests or wishes, which is called imperative sentence, okay. Give me that bag, it's an order. Please let me come with you, it's a request, okay. Have a nice day, it's a wish. Now let's learn about the exclamation. A sentence can make an exclamation expressing surprise, wonder, fear or any other emotion. Okay, an exclamation ends with an exclamation mark. So what is the purpose or use of exclamation sentence is when you want to express surprise, wonder, fear of or any other emotion, we use exclamatory sentence. Okay, and it ends with an exclamation mark. Okay, it's my mother. How sweet this rose smells. This room is so dark. So these are the types of sentences that we just saw, and we have also seen how statement can be framed and how question can be framed. How statement can be framed to question. Okay, we have seen that. You can read once more, and then the exercises that we have in this chapter I will be giving you in your next class. Okay, thank you.